Greetings and welcome to the Mid-Missouri Kayak Report for April 2018. It is Thursday, April 12th, 1:45 in the afternoon. Temperature is 83 degrees. We had 78 degrees yesterday. Back down to the 50s for Saturday and 30s, 40s for Sunday. Storms tomorrow night, supposedly. Right now it's really high clouds you can barely see, so might as well call it a blue sky. It's beautiful. Yes, it's nice out. And I am on a groundbreaking paddle, or would that be a water breaking paddle? Well, for me it is. I am on, where am I? Cedar Creek. I have never been on Cedar Creek. I have looked at the access. It's called Capitol View Access. Although from there, I don't know that you can see the Capitol, not even the dome. It's about a couple of miles away from the Capitol. And it's not a boat ramp, it's a fishing access. And up until this past year, if you wanted to get to the water, you had to walk down over a bank that was pretty rough and brush filled and everything. I couldn't kayak there. But a gravel path has been blazed by conservation, so that's pretty cool. So I launched here, and that access point is about a half a mile from the Missouri River. So I paddled down to the river, passed underneath the railroad bridge for the Katy Trail. That's K-A-T-Y. The Katy Trail is a bike trail that crosses the state of Missouri on an abandoned rail line. I believe it's the longest rails to trails bike trail in the country. I continued to the river and then turned around and then headed back upstream, and I've gone 2 3/4 miles now upstream. And I pretty much ran out of water. I got to a spot that's about 3 feet wide and maybe 3 inches deep. I'll probably have to take the kayak out, and I don't want to do that, walk through the water. So, and it's time to paddle back anyway. I'd hoped to go another couple hundred yards because there was another creek, Clifton Creek, that branches off, or branches into this. But if there's no water here, there's probably no water there anyway. It is what it is. So yeah, Cedar Creek, and I'm guessing it has water this far upstream just because of the fact that it feeds into the Missouri River. And for the most part, the wind has actually been blowing me upstream. That's how little the current is in this thing, non-existent. As for wildlife, I've seen kingfishers, turkey vultures, hawk, cardinals, swallows, and I think I saw an eagle. It was pretty high, but it was still pretty big, and it definitely was not a turkey vulture. Oh, and I saw a mink off on a side farm drainage ditch, so that was kind of cool too. I've got to the point now where the last mile or so the bottom is 6 inches, 12 inches deep, so I have to be careful as I paddle. And I ran out of water, as I said. Yesterday I went hiking. I went to Eagle Bluffs, which is just south of Columbia, along the shores of the Missouri River. It's a conservation area. I hiked in about 1.5 miles and went to a bluff and took some photos. But the only photos I'm happy with are the ones of some really cedars that are just clinging to the cliff edge. Other than that, there's no green out here yet. Here, this paddle is really nothing to speak of. It'll be nice once there's some green on the trees, but for now, no, not really. No real shade. I've been in the sun, and yeah, I am burning. I think that sunscreen is past its expiration date. Time to get some new stuff. So yeah, that's it. That's my kayak, and that's my outdoors. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, last time I talked about having an issue with making videos because my desktop had crashed. Well, that's not been resolved. It's been partially resolved. The software I was using was Magix Movie Edit Pro. It was a 2013 edition. Well, the 2016 edition came up for $10 on Newegg. Yeah, and I'm not being paid to say that. That's a great price. So I bought it. I figured, well, what can I lose? Maybe it'll work. And it did. I installed it on my laptop, and it works fine. And now what I have just drifted is the wind blowing me upstream. So I'm sort of sheltered by a dead tree in the water, so that's cool. Yeah, so there you have it. That's about it. The Morel and Microbrews Festival in Fulton is coming up in 2 weekends. A weekend from now is the Unbound Book Festival in Columbia. So we're going to do both of those. That'll be nice. Did those last year. Yeah. Anyway, this has been your Mid-Missouri Kayak and Weather Report for April 2018. Ciao, folks. Vlog on.